Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good, children. So as you all are aware that we have started our chapter 5 common fraction, and we are going to finish it because we were doing our fourth basic mathematical operation, that is division on fraction. So children, day before yesterday we have seen in that video that example from your day-to-day life, how you can utilize that division of fraction in your day-to-day life. We have taken one example also, that for example you have ordered for a pizza, of a big pizza, and that pizza was divided into 8 equal parts, and then you have said that I won't be able to eat 1/8 part of that, means one portion of that pizza, kindly divided into 2 more parts. Fine, in 2 parts. So what portion of pizza you have eaten? So 1/8 will be divided by 2. Let's understand this. What is there? That you have said that I won't be able to eat one full piece of that pizza. That pizza was divided into 8 parts, and that one part will become 1/8. So now what you have said, that I won't be able to eat this 1/8 part. So this 1/8 part will be divided into 2 parts. Now it is asked that how much portion or how much fraction of pizza was eaten by you. So what you will do it, 1/8 will be divided by 2/1, which will be changed into multiply, and that will become 1/2. So what we will do, 1/16. So here the answer is that you have eaten 1/16 portion of that pizza. So this we have done earlier also, an example of pizza we have taken. So today children we were doing exercise 5.7, and we have done first 5 simplification question. So right now we'll start with 6th question, that is simplify, and let's start it that 6th one. Simplify. Now what is that? 6th one, 8/11, that will be divided by 8/11, that will be divided by 4. Now what you have to do first in the solution, first of all you have to see that the whole number which is given to you, if any number is not there in the denominator, so what you will write there? You will write there 1. Now 8/11 will be divided by 4, and here you don't have anything in the denominator, so you will write it down there 1. Now the next step is that division will be changed into multiplication. So when you are changing that division sign into multiplication, the fraction which is after division, that will become reciprocal, or this denominator will come to the numerator, and this numerator will goes into denominator. Now what is the next step? That numerator will multiply by the numerator. Here 8 will be multiplied by 1, and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. So this is the second step. Now what is the next step? Here if you find it out any factor which is common in numerator and denominator, so that you are going to do reduce it here only. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Now you will be left with 2 1s are 2 by 11 1s are 11. Now what we have done here in this question, what do you mean by this 8/11 divided by 4? This means that proper fraction which is given to you, that is 8/11. Now what is proper fraction? Proper fractions are those fractions in which numerator is lesser than denominator. The fraction which has numerator lesser than denominator are called proper fraction. Now here you have been given with a fraction, that is 8/11 is divided into 4 equal part. Now what you have to do? You have to divide the given fraction, that is 8 by 11 into 4 equal parts. That's why only you are dividing it into by 4. Now first step is we are going to write the question. We don't have anything in the denominator, so what we will write here? We will write 1 over there. After division, then we have to change it into multiplication. Fine. So we will change it into multiplication. So the fraction which is after division, that will become reciprocal, means that numerator will come into denominator and denominator will goes into numerator. So 4 by 1 will become 1 by 4. Now what is the next step? Numerator will multiplied by numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. So this we are going to do it. Now 8 will be multiplied by 1 and 11 will be multiplied by 4. Now what is the next step here? If you find it out any common factor, like here we are finding it out that in 4 and 8 we have a common factor, that is 4. So we will reduce it by 4. Now 4 ones are 4 and 4 twos are 8. Now numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. 2 ones are 2 and 11 ones are 11. Fine. So what answer you are getting it here? 2 by 11. Now children, now my question is 2 by 11 is a proper fraction or an improper fraction? Yes, 2 by 11 is a proper fraction. Why? Because it has smaller numerator than denominator. So if in a fraction you have smaller denominator, then smaller numerator than denominator, so that fraction is called proper fraction. So let's do next question. I hope this question is clear to you all, this question number 6. Now let's start our question number 7. So we are going to do that question number 7 also step by step, and we will understand how you are going to do the division. Now next question is related to improper fraction. Just now only I am going to tell you what is improper fraction. Again, I know that you all are knowing it, that what are improper fraction, but I am going to repeat it again, because if any child is having any kind of a confusion, so that will be clear to them. Now 7 by 3 divided by 7. Now this is your question. Now the first question is 7 by 3 is what kind of a fraction? Now 7 by 3 is, yes, 7 by 3 is an improper fraction, because here numerator is greater than denominator. Fine. So let's start. There is no change in division. Fine. Division you are going to do by using those steps only which we were doing it earlier. जैसे हम पहला स्टेप यूज करके कर रहे थे, by using those steps only we are going to do it. So let's start it. 7 by 3 divided by 7. Now we don't have anything in the denominator, so what we will write? We will write 1 over there. What we will write? We will write 1 over there. After that, now this division symbol will be changed into multiplication. So what change will be there? This 7 by 1 will become 1 by 7. This fraction which is after division symbol, that will be changed. So 7 by 1 will become 1 by 7. So fine. Now what is the next step? Here numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. Now if you find it out any common factor between numerator and denominator here in this step, then that can be reduced here. Now here it can be reduced 7 ones are and 7 ones are. Now 1 ones are 1 and 3 ones are 3. So this 1 by 3 will be your answer for this question. Fine. So let's see this question once again. What is there in the question? In this you have been given with a fraction which is an improper fraction, because numerator is greater than denominator. In this question, numerator is greater than denominator. So here 7 by 3 is going to be divided into 7 parts. So what we will do, 7 by 3 divided by 7. Now we don't have anything in the denominator, so what we will write here? 1. Now what is the next step? This division symbol will be changed into multiplication. And whenever we are changing it, when division symbol is changed into multiplication, this fraction will become reciprocal. Means that numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. It means 7 by 11 will become 1 by 7. Yes. Now numerator will multiply by numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. Now what you will find it out, that if you find any common factor here on this step, if you find it out any common factor here, then that will be reduced here. After that you will do multiplication to get the answer. So here what we find it out, that 7 is the common factor in the denominator and in the numerator. So this will be reduced here. After reducing it, then we will multiply it and then we will get the answer, that is 1 by 3. So I hope this question will be clear to you all. So now children, we will take question number 8. Fine. So let's start question number 8. That is again a simplified question only, question number 8. So let's start that question number 8. Now 8 is 6 by 17, that will be divided by 3. Now in the solution what you will do? First step is, what you will do, you will write 1 over the whole number. Fine. See, 6 by 17, that will be divided by 3. Now we don't have anything in the denominator, so what we will write? We will write 1 over there. After that, this division symbol will be changed into multiplication. So 3 by 1 will become 1 by 3. Fine. That numerator will come into the denominator and denominator will come into the numerator. Now the next step is, numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. Now what you will find it out, that if any common factor on this step, like in this you can see 3 and 6 is there, and 3 and in 6 you have a common factor, that is 3. So let's cut it, 3 ones are and 3 twos are. Now 2 ones are 2 and 17 ones are 17. You will get it 2 by 17 as a answer. So what we have done in this question, we have taken question 8, that is 6 by 17, that will be divided by 3. Now in the solution, first of all, in the whole number we don't have any denominator. So what we will write down there, we will write there 1. After writing 1 over there, then what we are going to do, this 6 by 17, this division sign will be changed into multiplication. So when we are changing it into multiplication, so what will be there? This fraction which is after division, that will become reciprocal. Fine. It means that numerator will come into denominator and denominator will come into numerator. So that we will do it, that will become 1 by 3. After coming it into 1 by 3, what we will do, numerator will multiply by the numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. So now what we will do it, now 3 ones are and 3 twos are. Now 2 ones are 2 and 17 ones are 17. So what we will be getting, 2 by 17 as a answer. Fine. I hope that is clear to you all. Yes. So children, we have seen simplified questions till now, and we have left with a ninth question, that is 2 by 5 divided by 8. So let's finish that question also. Ninth one, that is 2 by 5, that will be divided by 8. That is again a simplified question only. So let's start that question number 9. So let's start with question number 9. I hope the steps of doing this simplification question is clear to you all. So here 2 by 5, that will be divided by 8. This is your question number 9. Now what you have to do, you have to write 1 in the denominator of a whole number. Actually, what does it mean? It means that 2 by 5, this fraction will be divided into 8 parts. So what we will do, 2 by 5, that will be divided by 8 by 1. When we don't have anything in the denominator, what we will write over there? We will write 1 over there. After that, this division symbol will be changed into multiplication, and this 8 by 1 will become reciprocal. This numerator will come into denominator. 8 by 1 will become 1 by 8. Numerator will come into denominator and denominator will come into the numerator. So this 8 by 1 will become 1 by 8. So now numerator will multiply by the numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. Fine. After that, you can find it out any common factor among the numerator and denominator, that will be reduced here. Fine. Now here you can see in 2 and 8 you have a common factor, that is 2. It means 2 ones are and 2 fours are. Fine. Because in 2 and 8 you have a common factor, that is 2. So that will be reduced here only. Now here numerator will multiply by the numerator and 5 fours are 20. You will get it 1 by 20 as a answer. So what we have done in this question, let's revise it once again and then we will do word problem. Fine. Word problem of exercise 5.7 we are going to do it just now. Now let's see question number 9. What is given here? In question number 9, you have been given with a fraction, that is 2 by 5. That will be divided by 8. That will be divided by 8. Now the first step is 2 by 5 divided by 8. Now you don't have anything in the denominator. So what you will write? You will write 1 over there. What you will write? You will write 1 over there. After writing 1, the next step is that division symbol has to be changed into multiplication. And whenever you are changing that division symbol into multiplication, that fraction which is after division symbol, that will become reciprocal. Now what is reciprocal? The numerator will comes into denominator and denominator will goes into numerator. It means 8 by 1 will become 1 by 8. Here this 8 by 1 will become 1 by 8. Now the next step is numerator will multiply by the numerator and denominator will multiply by the denominator. Doing the multiplication, then we are finding any common factor among numerator and denominator. Here we have a common factor 2 in 2 and 8, which is numerator and denominator. So we cancel it there. 2 ones are and 2 fours are 8. Now numerator will multiply by the numerator. 1 ones are 1 and 5 fours are 20. So you are getting 1 by 20 as an answer. Fine. So with this we have completed a simplified question number 9. So let's start a question number 10. So children, let's start with the word problem of division. That is your question number 10 of exercise 5.7. Now first of all, I'll read out the question and I'll make you understand what is the question. Now the question number 10 is the product of two numbers is 8 by 15. Now what is given to you? You have been given with, first of all you have to understand that opposite of division is multiplication, or if I say that multiplication, opposite of multiplication is division. So this you have to understand whenever product will be given. Now what is product? the answer which you get after multiplication is called product. Product क्या होता है? Product is the answer which you are getting after multiplication. Remember that. So whenever product will be given, you are supposed to do division. Fine. This is the basic thing which you have to understand in this question number 10. Now what is given here? The product of two numbers is 8 by 15. What have been given to you? You have been given with the product of two numbers. So that will become your first statement. Now the next is, if one of the number is 24. Now what is the next thing? If one of the number is 24, find the other. So let's find it out what is given to you in this question and how you are supposed to do it this question. So let's start it. Now question number 10. As just now you all have seen that what is given in the question, that product of two numbers have been given, that is 8 by 15. So that will be your first statement, product of two numbers. Now what is the product of two numbers? That is 8 by 15. Now 8 by 15 is the product of two numbers. Now one number is, now what is one number? One number is 24. Now what is the other part of the question is, you have to find the other number. Find one number is given to you, other number you have to find it out. Now in the beginning of the question only I have told you that whenever product of two numbers will be given, then what you will do? That product will be divided by one number which is given to you. Fine. Hear it again. Whenever product of two numbers will be given, you are supposed to divide product by the first number or by the one number which is given to you. You are going to do these steps while finding the other number. Fine. See again what is given to you. You have been given with the product of two numbers. Here the product of two numbers have been given, that is 8 by 15. And along with that you have been given with one number, that is 24. So how will you find it out other number? How will you find it out other number? What we will do, product will be divided by one number, that is 24. Product will be divided by one number, that is 24. So here 24. Now 24 will consider as a whole number. It is there like a whole number. So we don't have anything in the denominator. So what we will write here? We will write 1 over there. Fine. So this division must be changed into multiplication. So whenever we are going to change it into multiplication, this 24 by 1 will become 1 by 24. That will become opposite. That will become reciprocal. So now what is the next step? This numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. Can you find it out any common factor here? Yes. 8 ones are 8. 8 threes are 24. So what we are getting? 1 ones are 1 and 15 threes are 45. 15 threes are 45. So what is the other number? Therefore, other number is 1 by 45. Is that clear to you all? What is given in the question? I will read out question once again for you all. That product of two numbers have been given to you. That is 8 by 15. And one of the number is 24. You have to find the other number. See what we have written. The first statement, product of two numbers. That is 8 by 15. Now one number is 24. You have to find the other number. Whenever product will be given, that product will be divided by one number to get the other number. So here 8 by 15 will be divided by 24. Yes. So here other number is equals to 8 by 15, which is your product, that will be divided by 24. Now we don't have anything in the denominator, so what we will write here? We will write 1 over there. Then here this division symbol will be changed into multiplication. And when we are changing this division symbol into multiplication, this fraction, that is 24 by 1, that will become reciprocal. It means that will become 1 by 24. So what we will do it? We will write 8 by 15, which is product, that will be multiplied by 1 by 24. Now the next step is numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. So now as you can see, in the numerator and in the denominator, you have 8 as the common factor. Means we can cancel it by the table of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. So that will become 15 threes are 45. 1 by 45 will be your other number. Therefore, other number is 1 by 45. Other number is 1 by 45. So we have done this question. I hope this question is clear to you all. And this same kind of a question we have done in the example also. If you remember that first day when we have started division of fraction, on that day we have done third example also. That is again this kind of a question only. I'll read out that question also. Example 3. If you have any doubt, that you can ask right now. Now what is there in example 3? The product of two numbers, which is 15 by 22 is given, and one of the number is 5. Again you have to find it out with this method only. Like in this question, product of two numbers will be given, that is 8 by 15, and then you have been given with one number. Fine. And what is the one number? That is 24. See, remember the steps. Remember the kind of a question, that what is asking in the question. Fine. If you are getting different kind of a question also in the paper, it is not much difficult to solve it. Fine. If you just remember that how you have to solve these questions, what is given in the question and how you have to solve it. Fine. So like in this question, you have been given with product of two numbers. Fine. Question number 10, that is product of two numbers is there, that is 8 by 15. One of the number is 24. एक number क्या हो गया? 24. And the other number is, now you have to find it out. Other number, whenever product will be given, the other number you are finding by division only. Fine. So this 8 by 15, which is product of two numbers, that will be divided by 24. Fine. That will be divided by 24. Now we don't have anything in the denominator. So what we will write? We will write 1 over there. And this division symbol will be changed into multiplication. And whenever we are changing this division symbol into multiplication, this fraction, that is 24 by 1, that will become reciprocal, that is 1 by 24. Now the next step is numerator will multiplied by the numerator. Numerator will multiplied by the numerator and denominator will multiplied by the denominator. Fine. So now 8 and 24 comes in a common table of 8. So we cancel it. 8 ones are and 8 threes are 24. Then we will multiply it. 1 ones are 1 and 15 threes are 45. So what answer we will get it here? Therefore other number is 1 by 45. So with this we have completed our question number 10. I hope that is understood by you all. Now we have our question number 11, the last question of exercise 5.7, and that is again a word problem question, that Rahim divided 3 by 5 of his property equally among his 3 children. What part of the whole property did each child get? Now this question we are going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to take this question number 11, and after that we are going to do fraction wall activity. Fine. we are going to take fraction wall activity, and that in that fraction wall activity you all will be ready with colorful papers, and again we are going to do one activity. You can use A4 size white sheet also. You can cut out strips from those paper, and that will be color with different color. Fine. So that activity we will see tomorrow, and I hope you all will enjoy that activity. How to find it out, that activity we all see tomorrow. So today we will finish our class here, and that's all for today, children. I hope you have enjoyed the class. Good day, children.